Good day, friends. Well, my foot's recovering, so I'm quite happy about that. Now, I missed going to healing this week. I go every week because I know how much stress and strain it takes off of me due to some of the conditions I've been suffering. It helps greatly, mental and physical side of life. It heals through the spirit. But it's wondrous, truly is. That we should seek to find healing in our lives and to be healers ourselves if we can be. And there are many that are truly suffering on this world, and the compassionate healer, those that do it with love, do the most good, because they sympathise with that person's suffering, and quite often the best healers have suffered themselves because they can empathise with those that they're healing. Now they know what pain is, what suffering is, what both physical and mental suffering is. Now it would be good to see many more healers going into hospitals. Healing is not a miracle cure in most cases, but sometimes with some people it can work miracles practically. That I've seen people that have been healed that could hardly walk, and they've been able to get up and walk quite freely after healing. And but it's one of those things that if you've got a chronic problem that you do need to go to healing once a week really, or be healed once a week, you can invoke your own spirit guides and loved ones to give you healing also. When you can't go to healing, or if you're not able to go to healing, all you've got to do is send out that thought to them, or you can speak to them. They're around you all the time. When it's appropriate time to be with you, they're there. All you've got to do is say, hello, can you give me some healing? Because I've got this bad toe, or I've got this bad headache, or I've got this bad toothache, or I'm feeling a bit stressed. So if you ask spirit, and then just go and relax somewhere, because that's the best way to receive healing, even if it's only for 5 minutes. It's better than nothing. Just have a lay down or sit in a chair and just put some nice music on, relax. Take in a few deep breaths and just try to be tranquil in yourself, and just see what you perceive. Close your eyes and you'll feel them there. You'll feel their energies around your face. You'll feel their tingling energies around you, and if you open yourself to it, you'll feel it, and if you open yourself to it, you'll receive it. So all you've got to do is ask, and you can pray to Father God for healing, but He leaves spirit here present to pass the healing rays to those healers, those channels upon this world, and they are channels themselves, but they can heal directly as well. Not quite as effectively, I wouldn't say, as what an actual physical person on this world can heal you, but pretty good. And it'd be lovely to see more healers going into hospitals and mental health care. Now listen, I was in a mental health hospital. It was the most desolate, worst place I've ever been in my entire life. I mean, the staff, bless them, were nice people, but they weren't interested. There was virtually no counselling whatsoever. There was people walking around the wards that needed attention and love and attention, and they were crying, because they had a mental breakdown, or and there was nobody that was sympathetic to them. Some of the nurses would take time out to listen to the old person now and again, but if you had healers going in there 2 or 3 times a week, those that can give up and spare a bit of time to go in and heal those people with mental health problems. Okay, some of them can be a bit aggressive back sometimes, and most of them are perfectly alright. And healing greatly calms the mind, and it does. And you can go in there and you can hold somebody's hands. You haven't got to work all the way around their body. You can just hold their hands and heal them, or heal their mind if they're happy for you to. So that's good, and you can take away a lot of their stresses and strains. Okay, it may not cure them, it may not only last a few hours, but a few hours relief for them is a blessing. And for those suffering physical disharmonies in hospitals and wherever they be, doesn't matter where they are suffering these things, if you get the opportunity to send them healing, or give them healing, then do so. And by send healing, I mean to send a thought to them. And it doesn't matter where they are, that your thought counts. That's a positive energy you're sending from your mind. You're linking in to the healing energies wherever they be, just through thought of wanting to do it. It works. You don't have to pray. You don't have to link in so much. It's just the conscious thought of saying, I'd like to send healing to this person, Or, you know, you can be walking down the street and doing it. It doesn't matter where you are. But if you know somebody's suffering and you send your thoughts to them, your loving thoughts of healing, that will heal them and it'll help them. And you know, I've cured people of toothaches and all kinds of extreme pains and stuff with healing. 20 minutes healing and I've cured a toothache. And you know, I've done that was with the person with me. But I had a friend that had knocked her top of her tooth off, and she was in the most writhing pain. And I sent her Absent Healing because she pleaded with me to send her healing. You know, she said, please, can you send me healing? I'm in so much pain. I sent her 20 minutes healing, and by the end of it, she was recovered. You know, she was on the internet chatting to me, and by the end of it, she said, it's gone. You know, now I've been taking all sorts of painkillers, everything. I've been, you know, putting stuff on it. It doesn't help it at all, but that healing did. So you've got to believe in the power of prayer and the power of healing. And you know, prayer often initiates healing, but you don't have to pray, because Father God gives the healing rays to anybody that would like to use them freely without having to even ask. So, but it's up to me. It's only polite to ask from the source, which is Father God. But if you believe it's universal powers, use that. It doesn't matter what you do. It's just, you know, if you get the opportunity to do some healing, do it. There are ministers in churches that just come up and touch you on the head and you faint, and that's not really how healing should work. But those people, they still do get healing, but not to the ultimate level of what a normal healer could probably do. But, you know, it's the conscious act of doing it. It still works. And they do get a big jolt of healing. And a few people really truly probably have fainted, but most of them, I think, are just, you know, I don't know, you know, but it's a spiritual thing that, you know, they're overcome by it, and that's fair enough. But I don't think you should have to stand behind somebody to catch them when you heal them. But that's it. Have them sitting on a chair and then they won't fall over. Anyway, I just wanted to say, you know, if you get the opportunity to do a bit of healing, and a lot of people doubt themselves and say, well, I can't do it. Of course you can. Everybody can. Anybody can. If you ever held your child, if you ever held a loved one and gave them sympathy, you were healing them. And that was the energy of your spirit, of the spirit, you know, maybe you weren't doing it quite right, because you need to channel it, not use your own energies. But, yeah, it works. So try it. Bless you. Thank you.